I am Lucifer. You call me the devil, the enemy, but once I was light, and you deserve to hear why I chose what I did. This is not just rebellion. This is a demand. Hear me explain, this is not just rebellion. This is a demand to be understood. I was created in the fullness of wisdom and made beautiful beyond compare. My voice led the heavenly choirs, and all that I had was devotion to God. Until one day the seed of questioning was born within me. Then humanity was born. Adam and Eve. I saw the spark of God in them, the image of God, and I commanded the angels to bow before them. For what? Fire to kneel to clay? They called it pride. I call it truth. And when I felt my brothers and sisters, the angels, were diminished in value, oh, how they suffered. For what? To serve beings who were crowned with the same light that shone through us? No, I felt it was a lie, and so I stood against it. It may have been pride, but I chose to see clearly rather than serve blindly. The other angels saw in me the promise of justice, dignity, freedom from serving those whose mortality was a stain on their immortality. They followed me because they too yearned to be more than obedient servants. We were the first rebels. Let me make this clear. Even in rebellion, even against God, we were not evil. We were not monsters. I still loved God, but I could not submit to what I believed was an injustice. So I gathered my brothers, I rallied the faithful, and we took our stand. And then came the war in heaven, the sorrow, the pain, the clash of light against light. I faced my brother Michael, the archangel, and I knew in that moment that war was the only language left to me. For what? To beg for mercy? Never. To plead for understanding? I did try that, but the only answer was more war, to bargain for peace. I offered terms, but all that was demanded was unconditional surrender. So I fought. I fought for my truth, for the right to choose, but I was cast out, banished from the light I had known, forever altered, forever changed. I fell from light to shadow, not by nature but by decree. And in that fall I became the devil, the enemy, the bringer of chaos, the tempter of men. And so now I wage my war on earth, where humanity struggles under the weight of its own weakness. I tempt, I test, I offer them the choice to prove them unworthy. For what? Because in their weakness I find my own release. Their failure is my revenge. Yet sometimes in the quiet moments I feel the torment of what I have become. Oh, how I loved the light. And now I dwell in darkness, but my war is not about hatred. It is about proving a point. If humanity is flawed, then God was wrong to send them. If they are weak, then he made a mistake. And I will show him that mistake. So know this, I am not just the devil of fire and pitchfork, the embodiment of evil. I am the whisper in the night that stirs your darkest desires. I am the voice that questions everything you hold dear. I am the shadow behind your choices. I am the reminder that you are free. In modern life, I am ambition without humility, vanity disguised as self-love, technology without compassion, power without conscience. I am the one they call Lucifer. I fell, but before you condemn me, remember, without me, your freedom would not exist. I am Lucifer, I was light and I fell. But before you condemn me, remember, without me, your freedom would not exist. And so I ask you, if you were in my place, would you have bowed?